Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching GMODISM, and here we are with the little first installment of the FYLKE mini challenge battles. GMODISM. And this is my completed FYLKE, which absolutely was not completed like an hour before recording. Not even that, I've been tweaking with it, and I think we got to a version that actually kind of works. And we also have a full folder of a lot of ships that you guys have submitted. So thanks a lot for submitting to the mini FYLKE challenge, and it will be really interesting to test these battles out. First, however, I feel that I need to give you a little tour of my installment of the FYLKE. And you can see it's surely a weird ship. I just thought to make a really basic ship out of this first. But then I decided to take the advice that you are posting to me in the comments always when I'm making something with crams, and that is GMODISM. To avoid getting hit by crams, you don't need thick armor, you don't need lambs, you don't need anything. Evasion is your friend. So this time I actually decided to build my FYLKE around the thought of evasion. And you probably see that already. You see these beautiful cylinders. These are not chimneys. Oh no. These are custom jet engines. And that's exactly what they do. They are custom jetting. So whenever we have an incoming shell, the jet engines fire, and they get help by the 4 propellers in the bottom here. And they all kind of propel this ship to just go instantly upwards pretty quickly. And that does evade a lot of shots. So if somebody wants to doom cram me, I might be able to avoid some of those hits, which is pretty cool, I think. Alright, so what do we have here? Well, I feel that my little FYLKE building session has basically been a learning experience where I have gained a lot of knowledge that I can use to update the Draconia. Because in its current state, the Draconia isn't very good, and it will probably lose because if I remove those repair bots it has, it kind of doesn't deal very well with the Meg. It's very unsatisfactory results. Yeah, so there is that. So I need to do some things. I need to learn some stuff. And I have learned some of this stuff during this little building session. What you're looking at right now is a direct input feeding sieves. So this is a close-in weapon system. It's designed to shoot out cram shells from the sky by direct input feeding. And it does a pretty good job at that. I might use this particular model on the Draconia. I'll probably make another model. This is my first ever build of this, but it works pretty well. It uses a armor piercing, solid warhead, and a stabilizer fin to be kind of accurate. And it just fires kinetic damage, and it's accurate enough to actually shoot down cram shells from the sky, which is pretty cool. I didn't think it would work. It sometimes actually does shoot down cram shells. Here we have another direct input feeding gun. And this gun is actually a... well, we got 3 shots here. We got a sabotage head, or we got a armor piercing, pure armor piercing. We got a squash head, a hash shell, and we got a heat shell. So we got another one of these here, and they're kind of super slow, but they deal a lot of damage. They're pretty decent. It's one of my first successful diff guns ever, and I slapped it on here. Then we have the Type C, the Class C Type A Crime Cannon, dual barrel, very cheap, only 2,000 for this entire turret, and it's pretty efficient material wise. It has a material per firepower of, is it only 500? And yeah, it's only 561. Well, you could do better, but a lot of people's crime cannons are like 800, so it's efficient, it's cheap. It's my cheapest crime cannon. And they're there, and they are doing kinetic damage only, and we're having some spammy turrets that just shoots a lot of shots at the enemy to kind of try and weaken their shields a little bit. Then we got the super new cool missile, which is a short-range thruster, so it's really quick. We got the Thumperhead, and the other one are shaped charges, and they are going so fast against the enemy that few Civ system will probably be able to sap them out. And of course the initial FYLKE challenge is only 75k, so we will not expect very strong lamps here. We also have a decoy system here and some jet engines to keep this thing rolling correctly, because when we fire these huge custom jet engines, it flies up into the sky, and it kind of there is a chance we fall out of the sky, so that's not very good. We got some tailplanes, and we got some Alerians hidden in here just to kind of keep stable. We have a staggered era, but with only one era, because it was so small. I thought it was weird to have 4 beams. We couldn't really fit it anyways. So we have some staggered era going on there. Now I realized we can actually turn it around, but that would have me rebuild this entire thing. We got a power flower, an engine in the front and an engine in the back. We actually have a lot of empty space in here. I could have fit much more weapon systems than we actually have in here. So it's kind of empty like this. And yeah, it does its job. It's probably too much armor in the bottom of this thing, but whatever. It works pretty well. And I'm at least happy with my iteration of the FYLKE, and it will be really funny to see what people have submitted. So I think we should indeed just start the battles. I think you've seen enough of this thing. We got some cameras and stuff like that. Did I miss anything? Probably not. This is it. This was me learning about direct input feeders, improving armoring, being able to distract shields with small fire cannons and stuff like that. It also has an ECM jammer in order to make incoming cram shots a little bit less accurate, and hopefully it will save us. Who knows? It will be highly interesting, so well, let's get into the battles. Alright, so here we are. We are going to select the very interesting order of well, add Necros. Your name is beginning with an A. So this is the Väldigt plugga FYLKE, which is very bad translated Swedish. It probably means something like very study FYLKE, or very cramming FYLKE. Who knows? In any case, we right now decided we'll have 25,000 materials per team, and I think the spawning distance of 1,000 meters is... should we have 1,000 meters? Should we have like 1,000 point... I don't know. Let's have 1,100 meters. Yeah, that should be great. And the FYLKE mini tournament, mini battles, we have very loose rules here, so don't take this too seriously. For the spaceship tournament, we have kind of strict rules, but for this one, nah, not strict rules. It's fun to do both things, so that is nice. Now, I don't know which ones are flyers or not, so we'll spawn them in sea level, and if they kind of fail, we'll redo it. And there we are. So here is my ship, the normal FYLKE, which is just called FYLKE because I get to do that. And then we have Är Necros väldigt plugga FYLKE, which is... oh my, that's some cool looking custom crams with... wow, that's just real bare bone crams. And we have some pretty advanced like wiring going on here. That's pretty cool though. It looks nice. Yeah, cool. With some detection and yeah, I don't know, a camera maybe, or if it just looks cool. Good lord. Oh my. Here we have a big little medium cram setup going on there. We've got ammo going on there, and cool. And he kind of made a little sticky shield things a little bit flatter, but it definitely looks like a FYLKE still. So anyways, let us begin. Right, what do we have here? We have incoming shots we missed. Oh lords. Oh, scary missiles. Uh-oh. Wow. And Necros FYLKE is quick. And we have time detonation fuses going on too. So they're pretty scary. And there is... we're not... we're not able to shoot him out of the sky. And oh no! We got too damaged. I think my FYLKE is almost tipping over a little bit there. The evasion is messing with it a little bit, isn't it? Oh, this def gun is totally out of this game. Damn, that's some dangerous missiles. And I can tell you this, that my version of this of my FYLKE is it's not dealt to deal with missiles very well at all. It is indeed not very well built to deal with missiles, no. I tried to set it up in order to deal with crams a little bit, but other than that, it does a real bad job. You can see we kind of evaded one of the cram, and whoa, that was a good hit though. Oh man, I see weapon computers. Oh my. It feels like my small arm guns and my missiles are the only thing that's reliably doing damage. Oh, it's quick. It's quick and scary. It's up at 95% and my FYLKE is down to 87%. Not good at all. Let's see if this diff gun can... nah, it doesn't take out anything. And because of those timed fuses going on there... oh, it's a shaped charge missile. I got those too, but I think Necros ones are pretty much stronger. I only have one anti-missile unit too, so it doesn't really do reliable damage. It really looks like Necros will win this first battle. Yeah, his FYLKE seems to be a tad bit stronger than the one we made. It also has some nice mimics and stuff going on there, so I do think it deserves a nice little win. Whew, now we get bad weather too. Oh lords, yeah. How is it still alive though? Okay, 78 percentages. My sheep guns are still kind of alive, and the evasion system is still working. Well, the missiles are the thing that's real scary for sure. We have opportunities to deal with the other stuff, but with the missiles, we don't have much we can do. Oh no. It's looking bad. And of course we won't sink. Otherwise, if we sank at this point, we would definitely just despawn. But I think it's pretty safe to say that Necros has won this battle, because we're not like getting out of here for sure. Well, I proclaim the väldigt plugga FYLKE by Necros the winner of the first battle. Well, congratulations, it really retains its original shape, and it is a superior weapon system. It has some good cramps going on there, and some really strong missiles. Those are the ones that are dealing the most damage. So congratulations, let's move on to the next battle. Next up we have Pelken's FYLKE Funny. So let us see what's going on there. Oh no, this is just a clean slate. I think we're doing missiles. Oh lords, what is it doing? Does it fire hordes of... What's going on here? I'm kind of worried what this is going to do to us. It has shields. Is it just the thing that's just shooting in? Does it have offensive means? Sir, does this pose any offensive means? Or does it just have anti-missile missiles? Is it what we're going with? Is it that? Are you sure this is the correct version? Or did you accidentally send? Or did you accidentally send the wrong version? I've just been looking inside of this thing, and it's basically like solid alloy. That's why it's kind of expensive. So yeah. Well, what did we have something in common? What was in common? It did damage. It did some damage. Or did we do damage to ourselves? I'm not 100% sure. Well, it's like solid alloy and wood. So it's really hard to like destroy. That's for sure. Oh, I completely forgot smoke and lasers and stuff like that. So if people will be using that, I'll also have problems. But it feels like Pelken's FYLKE Funny is more about just trying to destroy all incoming shots by spamming, absolutely spamming missile interceptors, or just having loads of missile interceptors here. That's kind of insane. Oh no, we bounced. Yeah, so Unfortunately, I did use short-range thrusters, which means that many of our missiles that come in every now and then, they do actually reach the target. Pretty nice. The crams are also usually reaching the targets because they're faster now. They're going 300 meters per second, I think it is now after updates. We are of course playing in alpha branch because, you know, who wants to wait for the updates? They take forever. Okay, so the Pelken's funny FYLKE is at 95%, and it just really doesn't do enough damage. I feel that this platform is something that's more of a statement about don't put all your money in defensive measures, because well, then you can't deal damage. Or it's of course also possible I actually got the wrong version, who knows. But this is the submissions I got, so those are the ones I'll be using. And there we go. It's also kind of regenerating, isn't it? No? Well, 93. Well, I'm pretty sure we are going to win this thing, just because Pelken's funny FYLKE does not pack a lot of punch. It does indeed not. It just has defensive stuff. As I think I already told you. I also think this thing is trying to be pretty stealthy, because we have like passive radar and it's not sticking up very much, so it's like it's probably not getting the best shots. And then we have like passive sonar down here, so it's really trying to be quite sneaky indeed. Yeah. And well, we're moving in this direction. I'll update you if anything changes. It's kind of amazing our diff guns actually have a opportunity to reload. And it does get a tiny bit of damage sometimes, but I'm thinking that it's more that my failsafes just won't do a like good job enough. It is of course possible we have some rare damaging missile, because you can see my civs, well, this like civs cannon, it does fire from time to time, and I'm not quite sure what it shoots at, because it shouldn't really shoot at like missile interceptors. I think it won't, and this thing shouldn't activate unless there is an incoming damage missile going on there. Maybe I just haven't spotted it yet, but it is clear in... Oh, I think that was it. I think that either our... It seems our diff guns and our evasion is working enough for us to basically not take any damage. Yeah. And fortunately I went with kinetic crams. So despite the missile interceptor spam, they kind of get through. They get through indeed. And this battle is like not turning in any direction. The Pelken's FYLKE is having 9,000 materials left. My FYLKE has 17,000 materials left. And we're just continuing to do damage while we are taking basically no damage. So there seems to not be some kind of Easter egg going on in terms of I don't know, nukes or something. I think we would have seen that by now. So I think we can indeed actually proclaim the winner to be myself, because, well, this doesn't have, from what I can see, substantial offensive measures. It does have some repair bots because we can see that it repair itself, and my FYLKE also has repair bots. I think it has 3, maybe? I think it's like 3 or 5, but something like that. It's not, I didn't spam them this time, which is reasonable. Yeah, so there is where we're at. Well, build count both in material wise and percentage wise, your ship is slowly losing while it's spending a lot of materials on, I don't know, I suppose repairing and trying to shoot down incoming shots. And if I have gone for like a explosive cram kind of setup only, I think this ship could probably have basically won by endurance, but not this time. No, indeed not. So my FYLKE is the winner of this little battle, and that makes me happy. So yeah, let's move on. Next up on the menu we have EC8, Le Charles de Mini. And this is an adorable little vessel. We have, oh, that's wood, but mimic the glass outside, so it's a little bit shiny. We got some smokestacks with, well, smoke emitters. We got some really circular mimics and some mimicry, I believe, to make these turret shapes. Or is this just me being incompetent on how to make a almost perfect circular shape like this? Ew. Oh, yeah, no. This is a big mimic. Because the turret actually... Yeah, it actually looks like this. Okay. Alright, so we have some really, like, drums of crams going on there. And hopefully, we will be able to click play and follow this shell. Oh, that's off. Well, my evasion system should be evading this thing, and this should be a battle that I really hope we will win, because we have kind of built this vessel in order to win a battle like this. Right, so we have some missiles incoming. We have the small arms fire. Yes, yes. And we got, ooh, pretty fast crabs, and ooh. You saw that? That's some beautiful evasion. Oh, that's a good hit though. Yeah, no, oh god damn it. Yeah, that's some damage. I am evading a lot of those cram shells though. That makes me really happy. EC8, thanks for submitting a cram focused build, because my sole intention with making my iteration of the FYLKE was to not get killed by crams. And I might still get killed by crams. As you can see, you're dealing a lot of damage. But hopefully I can be able to withstand the damage by evading enough of your shots, which would be really cool. What was that? Oh man, that's an engine. Oh man, we shot an engine. That's cool. Damn. Oh, I think we hit an ammo compartment, because I ain't got that many explosives on board. I got diff heat, I got diff hash, and I got kinetic crams only. Yeah. I also got some thumper and some shaped charges missiles. Alright, so my FYLKE is 93 and EC8 is 90. This will be highly interesting to see if he has some magic trick on turning the tide. Did you do that old cool Ad Necros trick with making your ship burn when the health is low enough? Man, that's super cool. I don't know if Ad Necros came up with that, to be honest, but I did notice it on a ship we fought he made. Yeah, that's really cool. Like, EC8, you get a lot of plus points for going down in style, because this is going down in style. It really looks like my FYLKE will win this, but you never know. If my evasion gets damaged so that we can't keep up right, tables might turn. But as it stands right now, it seems I have a good chance of winning this. Oh man. I think my evasion system is so funny. It's like oh, a cramshell is incoming. Go up, go up. All engines forwards. And I love these missiles. You can see they stand there, they fall, and then they just boost with short range. And they're just so fast, they're so hard to shoot down. It's pretty cool. They only burn for like 3 seconds, but they are kind of max speed, so they do their job pretty well. Here comes another. No, that was my... Okay, there comes them. So 2 of them are shape chargers and 1 of them are kinetics. Like the cram shots I have. I think each of these barrel actually recharges every 30 seconds, but since we have kind of 8 of them, they do, it feels like they kind of shoot decently regularly. What happened with this guy though? Why is this diff cam so sad? We're lacking some important component there. Well, who knows? Well, my FYLKE is 90% and EC8 Les Charles de Mini is at 82%. And since I built the hull, it's basically all wood. And EC8 hasn't changed that, which means it will be basically unsinkable. And it just floats around there, being floaty and everything like that. Very nice. So this part, I kind of like that EC8 made this part of the deck higher. So we kind of have stars up and stuff like that, and it goes up like this. It looks pretty cool. I will say that. Well, my FYLKE is at 89% and Charles State is at 79. Ooh, we're getting... Oh no. My internals are soon to be exposed if this continues. Not good at all. Right. Ironically enough, it feels almost that my small firearms is dealing the bulk of the damage somehow. That's probably not good. Oh look, we have more fires coming up here. Yeah, EC8, you're definitely going down with style. I have to give you that. That's pretty cool. All right. So I'd be really sad if the tables flip here and my FYLKE actually loses. But you never know. You never know in front of death. That's the thing. You shouldn't proclaim the victory if you're not very certain. And there is still a gap, and my FYLKE has the material advantage though, so that's one good thing. I made it some of the cram barrels I made really accurate, and some of them are less accurate. Oh, some heavy armor around that turret base there. Well, the armor is kind of thick enough, and the water armors as well. That's probably not necessary. Here we have some rubber and, ooh, a nice little protected AI. One could almost imagine you've seen the Protect Yourself Against EMP tutorial just released. Well, I do know you sent it a submission before I released that video, which was, you know, Friday. So I know that's not true. But if you don't know how to protect against EMP, do check one of my latest instant tutorials. It will teach you all you know about that. All you need to know, rather. Because all you know could practically be nothing, and that's not what I meant. We have more fires going on here. Poor thing. EC8 Le Charles de Mini. I think we can proclaim that Les Charles de Mini is not going to win this battle. I'd be highly surprised if the tables flip here. So I think this will conclude the first battles. We just had 3 battles, and of course a tour of my iteration of the FYLKE. I finally tried evasion, and I tried to learn diff guns. So that's something at least. Well, of course, we have a lot of ships, a lot of ships to test, because a lot of you a lot of you folks have just made amazing versions of the FYLKE, and it will be really cool to kind of try them out. And I don't really know what that means, but this hull is really old, and somebody told in my Discord that it's so old it doesn't have creator tags. And I don't know how old that means, but I think I made this hull like pre-2008. Yeah, no, not 2008, what am I saying? Pre-2018, basically. I don't know. I made a FYLKE hull a really long time ago, and now I finally filled it in with some armor, weapons, guns, and stuff like that. And so have you. Unfortunately for EC8, Charles de Mini is going down, but I must say, it's going down in style indeed. Ooh. The cramps aren't reaching very well, are they? They are, indeed, they are not. In any case, you should, of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you should definitely subscribe in order to catch the next battle. We'll do these little easy challenges or tournaments, or really just easy stuff. We do them from time to time, so you need to keep tuned to catch them all. And of course we have proper tournaments as well, which has much stricter rules than this thing. But these easy challenges are very nice entry level things. If you never participated in anything, you can participate in these things because they're just so easy to do. And like, yeah, you don't need much pre-knowledge. And if you, of course you need some pre-knowledge, just check through my instant tutorials and you'll pretty quickly learn the basics and ins and outs of this game. So, well, I hope it will help you too, because it has helped many other people. Well, we are down. Got some damage going there. But it feels like, yeah, we're slowly regenerating, so that's nice. Not chimneys, no. Big, no, actually small, but custom jet engines, which means they're pretty strong. Each of these has like 32,000 thrust power, so they're pretty powerful. In any case, I want this battle to kind of go to its end, and I wonder, like, this diff can, ew, its controller has been sniped out. That's why it's not working. Yeah, well, anyways, I just want this battle to kind of end properly. And I think we can see that we are indeed very much gonna win this thing. But in any case, I would just want to give you a little announcement while we are here. And that is that we actually got some new pretty cool stickers. And you can use these custom stickers in the Discord. And if you're a member at the YouTube channel, you can use them there as well. And if you want to become a member on the YouTube channel, there is also now membership loyalty badges, which tell you how long you've been a member. So when you join, you get a clay coin, and after a month there is a wood coin, and after 2 months there is the marble coin. And then it's like 6 months, I think, is the iron coin, which goes up to 1 year. One will get the bronze coin, and then it's the silver, and then the gold, and then the diamond coin for super long time supporters. So that's really cool. I really wanted that like resource, like almost strategy game, medieval type, like resource all the way. It's pretty cool. I really like that idea, so I made it a reality. And it also have Roman letters, so you begin at level like 8, and at the longest loyalty time possible you're of course at level 1. Yeah, so I just told you that perfectly in time for that. So now we can just basically end this little video. I do hope you enjoyed this little thing, and if you did, you should definitely leave a like and do stay tuned for the future battles. This is your host GMODISM. Thanks for watching. We're signing out.